Good morning, students. Today is 16th March 2021. Thought of the week. Happiness is not something ready made, it comes from your own actions. I repeat, happiness is not something ready made, it comes from your own actions. Students, from today we are going to start with last lesson of our Mars book, that is lesson number 18, three-dimensional shapes. Now students, you have heard this word last year also. Now the first one, cuboids or rectangular prisms or parallelopipe. Now student, you very well know this name, cuboids. What is cuboid? Student, we have to revise or we recall certain things. Students, you have familiar with this net which we have seen last year also. This is a two-dimensional net. uh, Students, if possible you have to make this net with the help of a craft paper, and you paste this face of this cuboid in your copy, and when you fold the entire faces of this cuboid, you will get the three-dimensional shape whose name is cuboid. This is a two-dimensional net, and after folding this two-dimensional net, we get the three-dimensional shape. That is, the name of this shape is cuboid. Now, students, what is this cuboid? All the faces of a cuboid are rectangular, and its opposite faces are identical or congruent. I repeat, all the faces of a cuboid are rectangular. Let's see here. If you see each and every face of this cuboid, each face is rectangular, and opposite faces of this cuboid are identical or congruent. Means they are also rectangular. When you fold this box with the help, first you make this net, and when you fold this net, you will get the clear idea of this. Therefore, I again repeat, all the faces of a cuboid are rectangular. Means these are rectangles, 1 2 3 4 5 or 6. Therefore we can say that 6 rectangular shaped net can be used, or 6 rectangles when joined together to form a two-dimensional net, and by folding this net we get the shape, three-dimensional shape whose name is cuboid. Why parallelopipe? Because the opposite faces of this box are parallel to each other. Now, a cuboid is also called as rectangular prism because each face of this cuboid is rectangle in shape, or parallelopipe because this box is formed because of the rectangular faces which are parallel to each other. Now, each cuboid has 8 vertices, 12 edges, and 6 faces. I repeat, each cuboid has 8 vertices, 12 edges, and 6 faces. Now, students, from this figure, you will get a clear idea of this. In the above figure, point A, B, C, and D, and point P, Q, R, and S are the 8 vertices of the cuboid. I repeat, point A, point B, point C, point D, point P, point Q, point R, and point S are the 8 vertices of the cuboid. Now, seg AB, seg BC, seg CD, and seg DA. 4. Sec PQ, Sec QR, Sec RS, and Sec PS. 4 plus 4, 8. And Sec AP, Sec BQ, Sec CR, and Sec DS are the 12 edges of the cuboid. I again repeat, Sec AB, Sec BC, Sec CD, and Sec DA, then Sec PQ, Sec QR, Seg RS, and Seg SP, and then Seg AP, Seg BQ, Seg CR, and Seg DS are the 12 edges of the cuboid. Now, faces A, B, C, D, P, Q, R, S, then A, B, Q, P, then C, R, S, D, then ADP, ADSP, and then BCRQ are the six faces of the cuboid. I repeat, face ABCD, then face PQRS, then face DCRS, then face ADPS, and then face BCRQ are the six faces of the cuboid. Therefore, we can make a generalized statement as each cuboid has 8 vertices, 12 edges, and 6 faces. Now, the next type, that is cubes. This cube we have seen last year also. Now, students, for making a cube means three-dimensional shape, we required again a two-dimensional net. But students, for cuboid as well as for cube, we required a six box net. But last year, students, if you remember, you have seen a five squared net with a special name called as pentomino, which we use to make an open box. But to make to make a closed box, we required a six squared two-dimensional net. Now, students, generalization: when all faces of a quadrangular prism are equal squares. Just we have seen cuboid, there all faces are rectangular in shape, but here when all faces of a quadrangular prism are equal squares, it is called as a cube. Now this is a two-dimensional net. By folding this, we get a three-dimensional shape called as cube. Each cube has 8 vertices, 12 edges, and 6 faces. Students, you have to learn and remember all these properties by heart because they are very important from your exam point of view. Now you get a clear idea from this figure. Now in the above figure, point A, point B, point C and point D, point P, point Q, point R and point S are the 8 vertices of the cube. Seg AB, seg BC, seg CD and seg DA, as well as seg PQ, seg QR, seg RS and seg SP, 8, and seg AP, seg BQ, seg CR and seg DS are the 12 edges of the cube. Now face ABCD, face PQRS, face ABQP, seg DCRS, seg face ADSP, and lastly face BCRQ are the six faces of the cube. I repeat, say face ABCD, then face PQRS, then face ABQP, then face DCRS, then face ADSP, and lastly the face BCRQ are the six faces of the cube. Therefore, cuboid as well as cube both have 8 vertices, 12 edges and 6 faces. Now the next one, third one. Now from this triangular prism, we are going to learn something new because we have seen cuboids and cubes last year also. Therefore, the third one, a triangular prism. What is special for this? Now, in the above figure, the face at the base and the top of the prism is rectangular. I repeat, the face at the base means this is the base face and this is the top face. Therefore, the face at the base and at the top of the prism is triangular. The upright faces of a prism are rectangular. These are the upright faces and these are the top faces. Base, base and top faces are triangular, whereas the upright faces, because of which this triangular prism becomes three-dimensional shape, are rectangular in shape. There, therefore, a triangular prism. Now, the most important property, a triangular prism has six vertices. Please see this figure: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Therefore, a triangular prism has six vertices. Now, students, you have to count the edges: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Therefore, 9 edges and 5 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Therefore, a triangular prism has 6 vertices, 9 edges, and 5 faces. Students, I again repeat, in the above figure, the face at the base and at the top of the prism is triangular. The upright faces of the prism are rectangular. These three are upright faces which are rectangular in shape, and each and every triangular prism has 6 vertices, 9 edges, and 5 faces. Next one, fourth one, cylinders. You are also familiar with this. Now students, for this one activity is given in your book on page number 94. You have to do both these activities and you have to paste the cylinder which you are going to get from this activity in your copy. Now student, what is this? A net for a two-dimensional net for making a closed cylinder. It contains one rectangle and two circular faces. Now, a closed cylinder has two flat circular faces which are at the bottom and top of the cylinder and one curved surface. This one curved surface is nothing but a rectangle. Now students, the cylinder has two circular edges. These are circular edges and no vertex. I repeat, a closed cylinder has two flat circular faces. This is the one, this is the second. Again, here also they have shown flat circular faces top, at the top and the bottom of the cylinder, and this is called as curved surface. Why curved surface? If you want to move your fingers on this face, you have to curl your fingers for moving smoothly on this surface, and therefore this surface is called as curved surface. The cylinder has two circular edges, the topmost circular edge and the circular edge which is at the bottom. Therefore, a closed cylinder has two flat surfaces or two flat circular faces and one curved surface. The cylinder has two circular edges and no vertex. Now students, this figure you have to draw this two-dimensional net and this three-dimensional shape of cylinder you have to draw in your copy. Now student, this figure is very important from your exam point of view because they may ask to draw a figure of well-labeled figure of a cylinder. Therefore, you have to well-labeled means you have to write the particular names at specific points of this figure. Now at the top you have to write down circular face, then this rectangular part is the curved face, and at the bottom also circular edge is present. Now students, we are going to see only this much in this lesson. You have to write down all matter from given slides in your copy. As this is the new and last lesson of our syllabus, you have to start writing from the new page. You have to draw all the figures which I have given in my slides. Complete your work on time. See you in the next period. Thank you and have a nice day.